go to Hans, my Belgian friend.
Hi, Rich. Hi, everyone. So my question, next Thursday, I have an appointment with the CEO, and she requested information about individual coaching program for her. I proposed a couple of months ago something for the entire management team, but she said no, she's new, she's gonna do this on her own. And now she approached me. And so I don't do these 30 minutes, let's get to know each other calls anymore. So I quit that. So now I propose, like Rich Litvin says in his book. So I told her, okay, you block 1.5 hours in your calendar, and I'm coming over, and we're going to have a powerful coaching session. And I was wondering because I read Rich Litvin's book, and he says, you have to create this, make them see this future that's, really inspiring, and all of that. And I'm thinking, okay, is what angle should I take for this session? Should it be, okay, look or listen very carefully and pick up on stuff that's going on in her world right now? Or first, like Rich says, go to the imagined future and start from there. And so I'm kind of confused on this. So I would like your 2 cents on this.
Yeah, I can hear what you're saying. I don't walk into an office trying to rock somebody's world. Right? I mean, oh, I have to give them a breakthrough. I don't, because I'm not responsible for a breakthrough. So David is putting something on the chat. He says, take them through the 4 questions. There's something called the Dan Sullivan question. It's 4 questions,
Okay.
basically 4 questions. That's what I do with new clients. Right? So the first question is really simple. Something like, imagine you and I are speaking exactly 1 year from today, and you're very happy with your progress. Right? Looking back over the past year, tell me what has happened over the past year that has made you so satisfied with your improvements or your results. Right? And use language as if it has already happened. So descriptive language, looking back. Now that question is gold. I use that all the time. First of all, when they don't want to answer it, they have no idea what they want. If they have no idea what they want, they make very bad clients. Right? Because they want you to fix them or something like that. And that's not why we're here. So what I always do with that question is I have them reflect. I have them see like, okay, well, even if you don't see results in your business, what would that look like? What would satisfaction look like? What would it look like to have a healthy work-life balance? And I would just have them answer that question and really look at, are they talking about something that inspires them? You see that in a person, right? When they start clearing up and when they start talking about stuff they really want. So they put themselves in that imagined future. If they don't want to do that, it's seriously a red flag. You might want to help here and there, but if they don't want to go there, be careful. So once they have that, there are 3 follow-up questions. Number 1 is, all right, now standing still in that future that you're in, looking back over the past year, which obstacles have you overcome? Right. I finally got a new board, one that supports me. I finally got that internal and the external investors in, so that made our life a lot easier because we had more capital. And I really fixed my work-life balance. I'm no longer working 60 hours a week. Okay, great, fantastic. And it's the energy, what you have to look for, because you kind of have to see a relief when she speaks that out. She goes like, "Oh, wow! If I could get that right." The next question is, which talents do you already have going for you that you just need to do more of in order to reach that goal? I'm already a great public speaker. Maybe I can do more of that. I'm already really good at relationships. I can do that. I'm a good storyteller. Maybe you can do that. So this really is a motivating question because most people think, oh, I have to break everything down and then start anew. No, you already have a lot of stuff going for you. Really see what you already have going for you. It's very important. Right? Because sometimes people feel when they work with a coach, they feel like, oh, I have to leave my old ways behind and I have to start a new version. And that's scary for people. There are even studies done when people are in that perspective, they'll rather stay where they are than going into this new version, right? Make it not so scary for them by having them see what's already working for them. I'm thinking about the third question. So the talents, who's gone through the questions that can help me with the last one? David, do you know which one I'm forgetting?
What else became possible?
Yeah, what's possible.
That's the even bigger future question. So once they have answered those questions, you ask them, so let's say you're now happy with those results. What becomes possible now that you've achieved that? Now that you have your new board, now that you have a better work-life balance, now that you have the external investor, what becomes possible that wasn't possible before? And I would just do that. I cannot tell you the amount of times where I would just have that conversation with people and they walk away and they say, great coaching session. And I said, I asked you 4 questions. That's all I did. You spoke for 59 minutes. I would do that. And then when she has that, put it in a document, like a nice 1-pager afterwards, make a nice summary, use her words, use nothing else, send it to her, like, look, this is what I got from you. This will be great for you. These are the obstacles that you've overcome. And send it to her. And when she says, Hans, this is exactly what I want, you propose a program.
Cool.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. And also the simplicity of it really resonates. So yeah.
System.
And yeah, it's a system, right? Yeah.
It's a system.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
There's so much in it. And the more you practice with that format, just intakes get really simple. Even like casual conversations get really simple. You just follow the structure. There's something next week, like I said, I'm in Dubai, right? And this friend of mine, he said, oh, there's this guy, he's an important guy, he's part of the royal family. Would you like to have an introduction? And he probably thought that I would be impressed or something. I'm not, people are people, right? I don't care if you're from the royal family or from, I don't care, people are people. And he said, well, before I introduce you, tell me what you're going to talk about with him. And I'm thinking, I'm going to ask him the 4 questions. What else am I going to do? Talk about the horses and the dogs and the weather? I'm just going to ask the 4 questions. So I said to the guy, I said, look, I'm just really interested in what he's up to and I have a nice way of talking about that. And if he's not up to anything, that's fine too. That's all I do. So
Thanks.
if you want to use that, be free. Just look it up. The Dan Sullivan question is called. And it's if you
somebody shared it in the I think somebody shared it in the chat. Yeah, I'll look it up. Thanks, Rich. I'll let you know how that went.